808 was out of key. I don't know why there's a limiter on it. I don't know what's happening here. 3 gross beat, not a good idea. I mean, no rules to this. We're gonna get rid of it. What time is it? It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Basically spent most of my day today working outside, and now it's time to work on some music stuff. Had some really good grilled cheese. The stew. What's going on, you guys? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is SIKKY. Today we're going to be doing something that you guys have asked me to do for a while now, which is to fix your guys' beats. If you're new to the channel and you want your track to be worked on for this kind of a video, be sure to subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you can be the first to be notified of videos like this. So let's get into it. We got this beat here from Dawit Burhanu, and we're gonna play. This is what he sent me. And it looks like he's using a sample from Q Beats. I don't know if that's legit or not. The first thing that I noticed was that 808 was out of key. So we're gonna fix this immediately. Run your song through Key Finder of any sort. Something like this is free, and I'll leave a link to the website where you can get this, and you can just simply drag and drop your file from your melody into that software. And it's an F minor. So all you have to do then is go to here. To my ear, it sounds like it's harmonic minor. And you can check out my how to make a dark ambient melody video to kind of see the difference between a minor scale and a harmonic minor scale. And then we also want to make sure that 808 is tuned to C. And you can see that this 808 kind of starts at a B and then shifts up. So we want to kind of fix this by bringing this up and then centering it like that. The beginning of it is up to you to move up and down. That's kind of part of how you get the attack of the sound, but. And in my opinion, just from working with artists, the simpler the beat is, the better. And the 808 bounce needs to be super simple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of some of these notes. That's now in key now. Other thing I noticed in this beat is that the levels are just pinned. Everything is clipping. I gotta make sure that there's enough headroom in the mix for the mastering stage. If you don't know how to set levels, check out things I wish I knew how to do when I first started making beats and mixing. And then we're gonna go to the kick, which is super busy kick pattern. We're just gonna go into here and we're going to go into the piano roll and we're gonna mute some of these notes. And we're gonna start simply by leaving some of these notes that I know will just always work. There we go. These notes ended up being too much. And I think the kick is, I don't know why, it's just, maybe it's just because I like the sound, my own sound. I don't know what it is, but even though this kick it sounds good, it's like, I think like it's a little pointy around like 60 hertz. So we're gonna try this one out. And I mean, both of them kind of work. One is just really in your face. One is, I don't know. So just off the top of my head, this song, it doesn't have a structure and the melody doesn't have a bounce. It has a weird bounce, but it's like, I don't know, something about it, just when you listen to it, it doesn't feel like it's cohesive. I'm gonna show you ways that you can improve this, but first thing I wanna do is I just wanna build up a bit of like a structure for myself so that I can lay it out. This is just how I kind of like to see things. I'm sure you guys will find that helpful. If you guys don't have the template, check out the Patreon. We get like a bunch of these templates already preset up with the mixer tracks. I'm gonna clone this and then I'm going to, all right, repeat that. This is kind of, you know, I wouldn't pick the sample, but this is sometimes you're just working with what you got. You can hear like there's like a bit of a rhythm to it or bounce to it that someone can like listen to it and have something to bob their head to. That's the fundamental bit that defines the whole song. That melody is good, the rest of the song is just gonna build off of the energy that you're already provided. And now he's got a channel strip here of some sounds, which 3 gross beat, not a good idea. I mean, no rules to this. We're gonna get rid of it and we're going to kind of build it up. All right, now we got the melody. Now let's go into the 808 or the bass that he has. The only thing I've done here is just let the notes kind of overlap. And then because if this, for example, this last note here, he's turned it down so that it cuts off for the next section. However, we're gonna get rid of that. The reason why is that I think he may not have known what I'm about to show you, which is how to use an envelope. Now, everyone seems to go and just turn up the hold, which works fine. Traditionally speaking, I've always just used the sustain, same thing, not a big deal. But when you know what you can potentially do with them, specifically, let's say an 808, you know how both of them can work hand in hand together to get you some cool results. But for now, we're gonna use it just as an ADSR, not an AHDSR. Now, oh, it's cutting off. He's cutting it off because I guess maybe he couldn't do it in another way. So we're gonna make it easy. And we're gonna bring this one down. In fact, you can see what I've done here is I've brought a slide note down to here, but since this is a loop of a sound, I think it'd be better if it comes back to the note that the loop starts at, so which in this case is a C. Just a little subtle thing. Now let's go into his hi-hats. What we can do is clean up the sounds, normalize them, just so that's not gonna change the sound of them necessarily, just making it loud. And we're going to, and then when we listen to it, right, very simple. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna make this unique. What we're gonna do is create a bounce between that section. We're not letting it ride. The whole song isn't riding all the way through with the straight hi-hats. Create like a bounce with just the hi-hat. So. All right, what do we got here? What is this bit here? This 808 is out of tune. Shout out Nick Mira. Pitch corrector, let's tune this 808. I can just hear it at this point when things are out of tune. Even if it's just a little bit, and it makes a difference. Maybe if you don't hear it now, just getting into the habit of training your ear to hear it. I'm gonna do the same thing with my 808s. Turn all these off, and then just come into here, create a little pocket right for that clap to smack, right? I don't know why there's a limiter on it. What the fuck? I don't know what's happening here, but let's just route this to its own. This track only. And now at this point, I'm just doing the arrangement for it, and it's gonna make a lot of sense. And let's create a little pocket for the kick and 808 to smack at like that. Remove the melody, and then we're gonna reserve this hi-hat for the second half of the chorus before we repeat it.
You think that you rapping this shit?
Alright my friends, that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys were asking for it, so I hope I satisfied and delivered. If you guys want to submit your own track for the next video, make sure to subscribe and send in your song as soon as I post something like doing a beat review or something like that. Till next time, my name is SIKKY. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.